Hi everybody. I'm just, grading tonight, and one of the things that I wanted to mention was when we're talking about social workers and why they need to understand and know attachment, one of the reasons, and many of you addressed it, is so that we can notice if something is not right with a parent-child situation, if we're working in a school or if we're working in a hospital or if we observe something that's a little off or strange. But another reason as social workers is we need to be aware of attachment is because when we're working with children or working with adults um, and we're having difficulty attaching, or there's a person who's coming in to work with us because they're adult and they're going, man, I'm having all these problems in my marriage, or I'm having all these problems with my children, or I'm having difficulty in relationships. And when we do our histories and we're going through our assessment and we're looking at their backgrounds and we go, oh, it very well may be that this is connected to childhood attachment issues. What was your relationship like with your mother or father? Or what was your relationship like? Did you have a caregiver who was meeting those important attachment relational needs? And so it's not just about observing in the moment when we're working with kids, oh, do we need to make a CPS report, or do we need to, but it's about understanding that long-term effects occur when there's attachment issues, when there hasn't been attachment developed, healthy attachments developed at an early age. Those can affect lifelong. And there's a resource that I've mentioned to many of you as I'm grading, and that's a resource through the Great Commandment Network. And it's Dr. David and Teresa Ferguson, and they developed the therapy model, intimacy therapy, and it's a biblically based model. And they have the Center for Relational Leadership and the Center for Relational Care here in Austin, and um, they have centers all over the world, and it's a good resource to know about. But they have a book called Parenting with Intimacy. They also have a book called um, uh, just slipped my mind, but I'll let you know what that is um, later in an email. Um, and their resources about relationship and about you know God created us as relational beings. And so, are we meeting those needs um, for our children, for our spouses? Um, it, it's it's a wonderful resource to have. But Parenting with Intimacy, wonderful resource, wonderful book. I'd encourage you to look it up. But good post this week, and appreciate all that you have to say.